Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm coming with another video, but this one is on the third eye and a different perspective and how you guys should actually look at it, or you could analyze this perspective and tell me what you guys think, right? See, a lot of you guys know the third eye as the pineal gland or something like that, whatever you guys want to call it, a part of the mind. But instead of looking at it from that perspective, I want you guys to look at it from this perspective, right? I'm spitting all over the place, but so think of it this way. You as an individual, you have two eyes. You don't have a third eye. And when I say eyes, I don't mean one and two, because these two eyes allow you to see one big picture in front of you and of the world. That's why you see it as one big picture and it seems like it's joined, because they're actually one, because that's how you see as one, not like separated, you know? So that's one eye. Your second eye is the ability to capture it internally and remember it. So it's like a double effect. You're seeing it and then later you go home, you think back on it, you see it again. That's your second eye, right? Now, the third eye, which I think a lot of people have been messing up for years, you don't actually have a third eye, but you can get a third eye. And how you get that third eye is from another person's perspective that's actually working with you in a situation. So you have your two perspective, right? First eye sees it, second eye actually breaks it down and actually try to decode the message. And then your third eye is going to be your partner, your wingman, the person you ride or die for. They have another perspective on the situation, and they could see it from a different angle, which makes them, they have like a fucking, they have the third perspective. They have the perspective of the person looking in on the two individuals or the two things. So how this third eye works is if he's on your side or he's on the other person's side, but the third eye is actually living in another person, the person who holds the third perspective on the two things collaborating or talking, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, let me break that down again. This is you, right? And you have this is your best friend, right? Right? A phone, whatever, the phone. You have two eyes, your eyes that you use to see the world, and then your internal mind, right? You're talking, but let's say this guy has a bit more knowledge than you. He's breaking it down and he's manipulating you. You can only process it two ways, physically and internally. You don't have a third way. Now, this is your friend. What you missed and what you don't understand, because this person has a bit more knowledge than you, he picks up because he's not involved in the conversation. So he can actually see the errors and see the emotions and what's going on, right? He could see this. So now, when you get lost, all you got to do now to access the third mind, the guy that's looking in, the third eye, just talk to this guy and he will correct everything and let you know what to do and what not to do correctly. If it's an easy conversation or it's an easy deal, depending on the situation, if you understand what I'm saying. It could be any scenario, but that's the one I'm actually choosing to represent the story. A deal. So your third eye should be a real person, not a fake motherfucker, not a person that's just there tagging along for the ride, but a person that doesn't value material things, a person that doesn't value money, a person that doesn't value anything external, a person that just values life. A real person, a person like Bob Marley, people like that, because I can't name any other. You know what I'm saying? People like that. People that don't find value in money. So if you value money, find you somebody that don't value money, and they could tell you the truth and they could show you everything you missed in any deal or any situation. It doesn't matter where you are and what you're doing. Find a real person. Find your third eye. Because that's what we're all missing. And that's what these major corporations have. They have eyes, bro. They got minds working together as one, but they're doing it to do bad. They're using it in the wrong way. The guys with the good minds, they are not connected with a lot of people. So how do you expect the world to change if there's not a lot of good guys as they are bad guys? It's uneven. And the guys who are actually good, they run away from other people because they realize everybody else is fucked. The third eye. That's just another perspective and another way to look at it. Because that's what we've been doing wrong this entire time. Because we only work better as a whole, not as an individual. We are here together. Unity is one. So how you expect to have your third eye if you're not united with your brothers and sisters? How? It's not what they tell you it is. Because how could you have a third eye if you only have two? You don't know? Unity. One.